I stopped crying on Tuesday, and that scared me more. Your cup was still by the sink, but I felt nothing for it. I folded all your shirts with hands that didn't shake. I put them in a paper bag, like cleaning up a mistake. The room should have been heavy, the air should have hurt, but my chest stayed still, like it forgot the words. A heart too quiet is the loudest pain. A heart too quiet doesn't call your name. It breaks without a sound. It bleeds where no one finds it. A heart too quiet, a heart too quiet. I smiled at the cashier when buying tape and boxes. She said, "Have a good night." I said, "You too," like I meant it. On the ride back home, I counted street lights slow, not because I missed you, but because I didn't know how love can disappear without closing the door. How I can lose you twice and still feel less than before. The silence isn't peace, it's a locked up room where all the things I couldn't feel are waiting to bloom. A heart too quiet is the loudest pain. A heart too quiet doesn't call your name. It breaks without a sound. It bleeds where no one finds it. A heart too quiet, a heart too quiet. And I found one receipt from the night we almost stayed. 2 cheap coffees, 1 slice of cake, your name written wrong beside mine on the tray. And something in me moved, not like thunder, not like rain, just one small crack in the wall I made. I didn't cry because you left, I cried because I learned how long I had been gone too. A heart too quiet is still begging somewhere. A heart too quiet still needs someone there. It doesn't scream goodbye, it just forgets how to fight. A heart too quiet, a heart too quiet, oh, a heart too quiet can still die inside. The boxes wait by the door, the tape is on the floor. I sit beside your paper bag and feel a little more. Last time you called me felt like any other night. We talked about small things, then said goodbye. I didn't know that moment would stay in my head, like a movie that won't end before I sleep. No slammed doors, no tears to see, just a growing space between you and me. Goodbye without words, that's how you left. No final page, no last breath. Goodbye without words still echoes first. Every night it hurts. Goodbye without words. Your name still lives inside my phone, but weeks keep passing and you're still gone. I replay old messages, looking for a sign. Maybe I missed the moment you changed your mind. I could survive a reason, I could survive the truth, but silence keeps the wound alive that never makes it through. Goodbye without words, that's how you left. No final page, no last breath. Goodbye without words still echoes first. Every quiet room, every lonely turn. Goodbye without words. Goodbye without words. And somehow I never heard goodbye. I woke up before the alarm, with your silence in my head. The sky looked tired outside, like it heard what we said. I made coffee for one, but poured too much again. Some habits don't love me, they only pretend. The window held the rain in thin, blurry lines, and I stood there counting all the things I hide. Morning should feel kinder, but it knows too much. It brings back little pieces I was scared to touch. Gray morning thoughts keep coming back to me. Gray morning thoughts where your goodbye still breathes. I try to start the day, but the day starts with your ghost. Gray morning thoughts hurt the most. I wore the sweater you hated, not because of you, but because it still feels honest when I don't know what to do. The toast burned on the counter, the radio played low. A happy song from summer felt cruel in the cold. I smiled at my reflection like I had somewhere to be, but even my own face looked far away from teaches me pain. Gray morning thoughts keep coming back to me. Gray morning thoughts where your goodbye still breathes. I try to start the day, but the day starts with your ghost. Gray morning thoughts hurt the most. And I saw the sink full of dishes and one clean cup turned down. The one I saved for you, like you might come around. I laughed once, then I cried, not because I wanted you back, but because I built my mornings around someone who stopped choosing mine. Gray morning thoughts are all I have of us. Gray morning thoughts, soft as ash and dust. I walk into the daylight, but it never feels close. Gray morning thoughts hurt the most. Oh, gray morning thoughts still hurt the most. The coffee's cold beside me, the rain has almost stopped. I leave the cup where it is and let the morning watch. Your birthday showed up first when I opened my calendar. A date I never changed, a habit I kept longer. I stared at your name for almost an hour, then pressed one small button and watched it disappear. The room stayed quiet, nothing dramatic happened. No rain at the window, no music in the air. I thought it would hurt less if it happened slowly, but goodbye can hide itself inside ordinary moments. I deleted you yesterday, deleted you yesterday. One touch of my hand, but not the ache you gave. I deleted you yesterday, deleted you yesterday. Your name is gone now, why does it still stay? This morning felt strange, my phone forgot your date. No little reminder to break my heart in May. I walked past the bakery where we bought that small cake and realized I was the only one still celebrating that day. The candles burned years ago, the pictures lost their color, but somehow I stayed loyal to a memory growing older. Some things leave quietly without a single sound, and that's what makes them hurt when they're finally gone. I deleted you yesterday, deleted you yesterday. I cleared the last small proof that we were ever made. I deleted you yesterday, deleted you yesterday. The screen looks cleaner now, but I feel more afraid. Maybe I wasn't keeping your birthday, maybe I was keeping mine. The last version of myself who still mattered to someone. And when I erased your name, I lost that person too. For a second, I didn't know who I was without you. I deleted you yesterday, deleted you yesterday. where I used to remember you. I heard someone laugh today and turned around too fast. For one small second, I thought I found the past. I remember what you said, I remember where we stood, I remember every goodbye, almost word for word. But something disappeared without telling me somehow. I remember loving you, I forgot your voice now. That should make healing easier, at least that's what they say. So why does losing one more piece feel like losing you again? I forgot how your voice sounds, forgot how your voice sounds. The words are still alive, but the music faded out. I forgot how your voice sounds, forgot how your voice sounds. And somehow that hurts more than when you walked out. I found an old voicemail hidden in a backup file. My hand began to shake before I pressed play. The message lasted 10 seconds, about nothing at all. You asked if I was hungry, you said you'd call later. I listened 7 times, trying to hold each note, like someone catching rain before it slips through. Funny how forever can become a blur, not because it mattered less, because time never asked permission. I forgot how your voice sounds, forgot how your voice sounds. I chased it through the years, but I couldn't keep it now. I forgot how your voice sounds, forgot how your voice sounds. The silence learned your shape and slowly wore it down. The voicemail ended and I pressed play again, but this time I noticed something. I wasn't listening to you, I was listening to who I was. Back when hearing your name could brighten an ordinary day, and suddenly I couldn't tell which one I missed more. smile, your goodbye. I changed my phone last winter. New screen, new case, new life. But one thing crossed the distance without asking why. Buried under birthdays, work calls and late night ads. A few small words from you still quietly survive. You wrote, take care of yourself. Nothing dramatic there, just ordinary letters still hanging in the air. I never pinned it on top, I never read it each day, but somehow I always knew where it stayed. I kept your last message like a door I never closed. I kept your last message even after letting go. A few words on a broken thread still echo in my chest. I kept your last message. I kept your last message. Tonight I couldn't sleep, so I scrolled too far again. Past old photos, old receipts, past people I don't know then. And there it was, waiting exactly where I left it, frozen in the same blue bubble, while everything else shifted. The strange thing wasn't sadness, the strange thing wasn't you. It was seeing who I was the night that text came through. A younger heart believed some endings could rewind. Now all that's left between us is time. I kept your last message like a door I never closed. I kept your last message held the final proof we were real. The last moment before strangers became what we'd become. And somehow I wasn't saving your words, I was saving mine. I kept your last message for all the years between. I kept your last message for the person I had been. The words don't hurt the way they did, but they still leave a mark. I kept your last message deep in the dark. Oh, I kept your last message long after we were gone. The screen goes black beside me. The room falls still again. I don't read the message anymore, but I haven't erased it yet. I walked into my favorite cafe and stood there for a while. The girl behind the counter asked, "Your usual?" and I smiled, but I couldn't remember it. Not the drink, not the taste. Somewhere between loving you, I misplaced my old ways. My guitar gathers dust now. Books stay closed on the shelf. I spent so long being yours, I forgot being myself. At first I thought I was missing you. Then I looked closer and found someone missing too. I lost myself after you, lost myself after you. Piece by piece, day by day, without meaning to. I lost myself after you, lost myself after you. Now every mirror asks me who I became for you. I still know your favorite movie, every line, every scene. But I forgot the dreams I had before you entered me. My weekends feel unfamiliar. The city feels brand new. Not because the streets have changed, because I walk them all with you. I keep reaching for opinions and stopping halfway through. Like my voice got used to asking, what do you wanna do? The hardest thing about heartbreak wasn't watching us end. It was realizing I didn't know where I began. I lost myself after you, lost myself after you. Like a song played too softly until it disappeared. I lost myself after you, lost myself after you. Still searching through the silence for something that feels true. Tonight I found an old photo, not of us, just me, laughing at something forgotten, wearing clothes I don't own anymore, standing beside people I barely call. And for the first time, I didn't miss you. I missed that version of me. I lost myself after you, lost myself after you. Not in one big moment, but in 1,000 little ones. I lost myself after you, lost myself after you, following your shadow until I lost my own. I lost myself after you, lost myself after you. But somewhere underneath the hurt, I hear my heart beat too. I lost myself after you, lost myself after you. And maybe finding me again is how I finally lose you. The night stays quiet, the memories stay near. But tonight, for the first time in years, I write my own name and it sounds familiar. The sun was almost rising when you finally called. I answered on the first ring like I never needed rest at all. 3 hours before work, still sitting on the floor, listening to your worries like they mattered more than mine. Birds were waking up, the sky was turning gold. I watched another morning come without closing my eyes. Everyone said I looked tired, they never knew the truth. I wasn't losing sleep, I was giving it to you. I loved you more than sleep, more than my own dreams. I loved you more than sleep, more than I loved me. I stayed awake through every night, holding on to what we'd be. I loved you more than sleep, more than sleep. I memorized your bad days before they even came. I knew which silence meant anger, which silence meant pain. You never asked me to stay up, you never made me choose. But love can be a quiet habit you don't notice until you lose. The messages grew shorter, the calls became less late. Still I left the lamp on like hope could change its fate. I kept waiting for your voice long after you moved on. Funny how some routines outlive the person gone. I loved you more than sleep, more than my own dreams. I loved you more than sleep, more than I love me. I stayed awake through every night, holding on to what we'd be. I loved you more than sleep, more than Last month I slept 8 hours for the first time in years. No phone beside my pillow, no waiting, no fear. And when I woke up rested, I almost started crying, because I realized how long I had been surviving. Not loving, just surviving. I loved you more than sleep. The sleep came back to stay. I loved you more than sleep, and it took years to say. Some people steal your future without meaning to leave. I loved you more than sleep. More than sleep. Oh, I loved you more than sleep, and less than I deserved. The room is dark and peaceful. The phone stays face down. I close my eyes before midnight and still dream about you sometimes. The room feels smaller now, even with the lights on. I heard my own laugh today. It didn't sound like me. Your cup is still on the shelf, I don't know why. I walk past it every night, like it might explain goodbye. You left so quietly, the silence stayed behind, and every little thing still knows your name. I remember us more than I remember me. I remember us in every empty street, the way we talked, the way we were. I remember us. I remember us. The rain came down last night, just like before. I almost reached for my phone, then remembered what it's for. Some memories fade away, some never do. I lost more than your love the day I lost you. Now the mirror shows a face I barely know. Somewhere in the past I left a piece of my soul with you. I remember us more than I remember me. I remember us wrote your memory today without meaning to. It was folded in a scarf I almost never use. The winter smell came back from a box under my bed, and suddenly my hands remembered what my heart forgets. I didn't cry at first, I just sat very still, like touching something soft couldn't make the silence real. I thought I had moved on, I thought I had let go, but some memories have weight only my fingers know. I still hold your memory when nobody can see. I still hold your memory like it's still holding me. I try to put it down, but it stays inside my reach. I still hold your memory, I still hold your memory. I don't keep your picture out, I don't say your name. I learned to look normal in every crowded place, but there are quiet objects that know too much of us. A ticket in a jacket, a scarf that smells like dust. I hate how gentle pain can be, how softly it returns. Not like a fire in my chest, more like a candle left to burn. The past is not behind me, it's resting in my hands. A small and fragile thing I don't understand. I still hold your memory when nobody can see. I still hold your memory like it's still holding me. I try to put it down, but it stays inside my reach. I still hold your memory, I still hold your memory. Then I realize why it hurts to let this scarf go. It isn't because of you, not only you. It's because this memory proves I was once that warm. I was once someone who believed in staying, and maybe I'm afraid if I lose the memory, I lose the part of me that knew how to love. I still hold your memory, but my hands are getting tired. I still hold your memory like a soft, fading fire. I won't throw it all away, I won't let it bury me. I still hold your memory, but it can't keep holding me. Oh, I still hold your memory somewhere quietly. I fold the scarf again and leave it by the door. Not ready to forget, not carrying it anymore. I answered you today before I remembered you were not in the room. I laughed at something small, then turned to tell you like old love still new. There's a chair by the window I never sit in now. Not because it was yours, but because I still look there somehow. I keep my mouth closed, I keep my days clean, but inside my silence you still speak to me. I talk to you in my mind. When the world gets too loud, I talk to you in my mind. But you never turn around, I say the things I swallowed. You answer like before, I talk to you in my mind, then lose you once more. At the market on Sunday, I almost bought your bread, then put it back slowly, like touching something dead. The cashier asked that all. I nodded and smiled, but inside I was telling you about my whole week for a while. I know it isn't healthy, I know it isn't real, but some conversations stay because goodbye didn't heal. No message, no phone call, no name on my screen, just a quiet little world where you still listen to me. I talk to you in my mind. When the world gets too loud, I talk to you in my mind. But you never turn around, I say the things I swallow. You answer like before, I talk to you in my mind, then lose you once more. Tonight I stop mid-sentence in the kitchen light. I had asked if you were tired, like you still came home at night, and that is when it hurt me deeper than goodbye. I didn't miss your voice, I missed having someone who knew what my silence meant. So I made you up just to feel understood again. I talk to you in my mind, but I know it's only me. I talk to you in my mind, holding what used to be. I let the quiet answer, I let the room stay still. I talk to you in my mind, and maybe I always will. I talk to you in my mind. When my heart can't be kind, the chair stays by the window. The night is soft and wide. I don't say your name out loud, but I hear it from inside. The saddest part was not goodbye, it was how nothing happened first. No slammed doors, no final fight, just longer pauses at the dinner table light. Your side of the couch grew distant, an inch at a time, until one day it felt like miles and neither of us said why. I noticed every little it'll change the ones you never saw. Love doesn't always disappear, sometimes it withdraws. I watched our love fade quietly, like colors in old photographs. I watched our love fade quietly and couldn't bring it back. No thunder in the sky above, no warning, no dramatic scene. I watched our love fade quietly right in front of me. You stopped showing me songs, you stopped telling me dreams. Small things nobody notices until they leave. I kept making your coffee the way you liked it best. You kept saying thank you like I was someone else. The kindness stayed between us, but the closeness disappeared. And somehow that hurt more than anger ever did. I wanted one big reason, something I could blame. Instead we lost forever in ordinary days. I watched our love fade quietly, like colors in old photographs. I watched our love fade quietly and couldn't bring it back. No thunder in the sky above, no warning, no dramatic scene. I watched our love fade quietly right in front of me. Then I found your old toothbrush, still hidden in a drawer, and I realized I wasn't keeping it for you. I was keeping proof that once there was a version of us who couldn't wait to come home. A version so alive, I thought it would last forever. Maybe that was the hardest part, not losing love, watching it slowly become memory. I watched our love fade quietly until the silence filled the room. I watched our love fade quietly, like daylight leaving too soon. I still replay the smallest things, the moments nobody else could see. I watched our love fade quietly right in front of me. Oh, I watched our love fade quietly and never made a sound. The drawer is still half open, the house is still the same. Sometimes endings whisper long before they leave. Your side of the bed feels colder tonight, not because you're gone, because it happened slowly. I didn't see it until the silence grew, and suddenly there was no more you. No slammed doors, no last words, just a space getting bigger every day. Love left quietly, love left quietly. picture still hangs by the window frame. The morning sun still finds your face. I keep the TV on just for noise, but every room still knows your voice. I wish you had broken me in one night. Maybe that would hurt less than this slow goodbye. You faded away while I stayed the same. Now I'm holding on to a missing name. Love left quietly. Love left quietly, like smoke leaving the sky. I reach for us, but there's nothing to find. Love left quietly. Love left quietly, and somehow the silence stayed behind. Love left quietly. Love left quietly. You start reaching for my hand before I notice the distance, and now that moment replays in every quiet night I have left. I thought we still had time. That's what hurts the most. I kept saving words in my chest while you were already letting go. Now your side of the room feels colder than before, and every midnight silence sounds like a closing door. You slowly faded from me. I stay blind to the change. Now every lonely memory still carries your name. My goodbye came too late, too late. You were already gone inside. My goodbye came too late. I still break when I think of that night. Every sleepless hour still pulls me back to you, and every part of me still wishes we made it through. My goodbye came too late for us. I still drive past your street without knowing why. Like my heart keeps searching for something goodbye couldn't find. Funny how losing someone changes little things. Now even happy songs feel heavy when they sing. My friends say I'll heal someday. Maybe they are right, but healing feels impossible after midnight tonight. Maybe some endings happen quietly. No screaming, no broken glass. Just one heart slowly leaving while the other holds on to the past. And maybe Now your memory stays awake beside me in bed. My goodbye came too late, too late. Still echoing through my chest tonight. My goodbye came too late. Still turning silence into sleepless nights. No matter how I heal, no matter what I do, part of me still lives in the last moments with you. My goodbye came too late, still too late. Still too late. I deleted all our pictures, but your face still stays. Like my heart memorized you in 1,000 little ways. The room feels too quiet without your voice at night, and every passing midnight feels harder to survive. I keep telling myself you're already gone, but my chest still breaks. Like you just moved on. You slowly faded from me while I stayed holding on. Now every lonely evening feels too long. My heart can't let go, still holding on to you tonight. My heart can't let go, still turning darkness into fights inside. Every sleepless dream still feels so true, and every broken heartbeat still runs back to you. My heart can't let go, still do. Our favorite song from a car outside below, and suddenly my whole chest started feeling cold. Funny how heartbreak hides inside little things. A coffee cup left empty, or the sound the night rain brings. My friends say I'm healing, maybe I fake it well, but they don't hear the silence I live with by myself. Maybe some people leave but never fully disappear. They stay inside your memories, inside your hardest years. And maybe moving on means learning how to survive with someone still existing in the back on schedule. Everyone stepped inside. I watched the doors close slowly, like I had nowhere to ride. The city kept moving forward, morning after morning, but something stopped inside me without any warning. I changed the date on my calendar. I answered every call. Still some part of my chest never moved at all. The clocks keep doing their job. The seasons come and go, but there's a place inside me time forgot to know. My heart fell out of time the day you walked away. My heart fell out of time and never found today. Everyone says I'll be alright, but I still live between the lines. My heart fell out of time, out of time. I found a movie ticket hidden in a drawer. The price looked old and faded, but it opened every door. Back to a summer evening, back to your hand in mine, back to a version of me that still believed in signs. I laughed at dinner yesterday, I even made a plan, but later in the mirror I saw who I still am. I wear a newer jacket, I learned a different smile, but my shadow keeps returning to that unfinished mile. My heart fell out of time the day you walked away. My heart fell out of time and never found today. Everyone says I'll be alright, but I still live between the lines. My heart fell out of time, out of time. Maybe healing isn't a road, maybe it's a room where all the new versions of me quietly share the same room. I kept waiting for closure, like a train that never came. Then I realized the station wasn't empty, I was. My heart fell out of time, but I still hear it beat. My heart fell out of time somewhere behind these streets. The years keep stacking up above, but they can't reach what I left behind. My heart fell out of time, out of time. Oh, my heart fell out of time, still out of time. Another train arrives tonight. Another door slides wide. I take one step toward tomorrow, but part of me misses the ride. I knew I was losing you before you said goodbye. Your voice sounded colder every single night. We still sat together, but silence filled the room, like love was slowly dying without either of us moving. I should have seen it coming, but I kept holding on because my heart fell too deep to believe you'd be gone. You slowly whispers your name. My heart fell too deep, too deep. Now I can't find my way back out. My heart fell too deep, too deep. Still loving you somehow. Every sleepless night still feels so true, because every broken part of me still belongs to you. My heart fell too deep, still for you. Our favorite song coming from a bar downtown, and suddenly the city lights started fading out. Funny how heartbreak hides inside little things. A coffee cup left empty, or the sound the cold rain brings. My friends say I'm healing, maybe I fake it well, but they don't hear the silence I live with by myself. Maybe some people leave, but never fully fade. They stay inside your memories, inside your hardest days. And maybe moving on means learning how to survive with someone still existing in the back of your mind. My heart fell too deep, still echoing through my chest tonight. My heart fell too deep, still turning darkness into sleepless nights. No matter how I heal, no matter what I do, every lonely heartbeat still reaches for you. My heart fell too deep, still missing you. Still missing you. I bought new sheets in spring, but still slept on one side, like my body never learned. You stopped coming by. The mirror in the hallway has a small crack near the frame. I see myself in pieces and call it being okay. I keep the house so clean, no trace of what we were. But pain has no fingerprints, it only stays and hurts. I try the simple things, fresh air and open doors, but every quiet morning feels like before. My heart forgot how to heal, it only knows your name. My heart forgot how to heal, it keeps touching the pain. I move on in little ways, then fall back into what I feel. My heart forgot how to heal, forgot how to heal. I mark the calendar days with tiny silver stars, not for something special, just proof I got this far. Some nights I almost laugh at shows we never watched, then guilt sits down beside me like I betrayed the loss. I don't want you back loudly, I don't beg the sky, I just hate how getting better still feels like goodbye. The world says time is medicine, doesn't know the wound was shaped like you. My heart forgot how to heal. It only knows your name. My heart forgot how to heal. It keeps touching the pain. I move on in little ways, then fall back into what I feel. My heart forgot how to heal. Forgot how to heal. Then I found the first silver star fading on the wall. The day after you left, the day I didn't fall, I stood there and understood I was healing all along. Not like a movie, not like a song. Just breathing, just staying, just not calling. But I was so used to hurting, I called healing wrong. My heart forgot how to heal, but maybe it still tries. My heart forgot how to heal in ways I don't recognize. Every scar I thought was failure was proof I stayed real. My heart forgot how to heal, but it still feels. Oh, my heart forgot how to heal, but it still feels. The stars are peeling slowly, the sheets are soft and new. I sleep on one side again tonight, but not only for you. Your laugh still fills this room, even when I'm alone. Like the past never really left, it just learned how to hide inside my soul. I still remember small things, the way you touch my hand, the way your eyes softened whenever you said my name. Now every little memory feels sharper than before, because the love I lost still lives behind closed doors. You slowly faded from me while I stayed holding on. Now every lonely midnight feels too long. My heart lives in old memories, memories still breaking through my chest tonight. My heart lives in old memories, memories still turning warm love into goodbye. Every sleepless dream still feels like you, and every broken heartbeat still pulls me back to the truth. My heart lives in old memories, still does. I heard our favorite song from a car outside below, and suddenly my whole chest started feeling cold. Funny how heartbreak hides inside little things. A coffee cup left empty, or the sound the night rain brings. My friends say I'm healing, maybe I fake it well, but they don't hear the silence I live with by myself. Maybe some memories stay because they want heart lives in old memories, still missing you. I still check my phone at night, like your name might appear, even though deep down I know you're not here. The room feels colder lately since you walked away. Now silence sits beside me at the end of every day. I thought time would help, that's what people say, but missing you at midnight still hurts the same. You slowly faded from me while I stayed holding on. Now every lonely evening feels too long. My heart misses you tonight. Quiet space, every sleepless dream still pulls me back to you, and every broken part of me still wants what we used to do. My heart misses you tonight, still tonight. Heard your favorite song from a car outside, and suddenly the whole city didn't feel alive. Funny how heartbreak stays inside little things, a coffee cup on the counter, or the sound the night rain brings. My friends think I'm healing, maybe I hide it well, but they don't hear the silence I live with by myself. Maybe some people leave but never really fade. They stay inside your habits, inside your hardest days. And maybe moving on means learning how to live with someone still existing in everything you miss. My heart misses you tonight. Back to you. My heart misses you tonight, still missing you. Last night we were together still lives inside my chest, like time stopped moving forward the second that you left. Your hand slowly slipped away, but mine still holds on tight. And part of me is stranded in that cold and quiet quiet night. I still replay your silence, the look inside your eyes. Like maybe if I watch enough, I'll understand goodbye. You slowly faded from me while I stayed holding on. Now every lonely midnight feels too long. My heart never left that night. That night, still breaking in the dark. Tonight, my heart never left that night. That night, still turning warm love into goodbye. Every sleepless dream still feels like you, and every broken heartbeat still pulls me back to the truth. My heart never left that night, still with you. Song from a car outside below, and suddenly my whole chest started feeling cold. Funny how heartbreak hides inside little things, a coffee cup left empty, or the sound the night rain brings. My friends say I'm healing, maybe I fake it well, but they don't hear the silence I live with by myself. Maybe some nights stay frozen inside your memory, one goodbye lasting forever, even after they leave. And maybe moving on means learning how to survive with someone still existing in the back of your mind. My heart never left that night. That night, still echoing through my chest tonight. My heart never left that night. That night, still turning darkness into sleepless nights. No matter how I heal, no matter what I do, every lonely midnight still leads me back to you. My heart never left that night, still missing you. I still pause at your street, even when I don't mean to. Like my heart remembers places better than I do. Your last goodbye was quiet, but I never really left. Now every lonely midnight still sits heavy on my chest. I tried throwing memories away, but they always return. Some love fades with time, mine only hurts more. You slowly walked away while I stayed where we were. Now every silent evening only makes it hurt worse. still with you. I heard our favorite song coming from a car downtown, and suddenly the whole world started slowing down. Funny how heartbreak hides inside little things. A jacket by the doorway, or the sound the cold rain brings. My friends say I'm healing, maybe I fake it well, but they don't hear the silence I live with by myself. Maybe some people leave but never really fade. They stay inside your habits, inside your hardest days. And maybe moving on means learning how to survive, but someone's still existing in the back of your mind.